Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, Amazing Spider-Man issue number 10. This cover is gone. Oh, I got reported to this location. Silly, tropey cover, but I like it. I like it. But that's pretty much what this comic book, on the surface is. It's tropey, it's silly. It's Nick Spencer just having fun. Not at the expense of anyone. It's just, like, oh man, Iron Man's armor has been stolen. Captain America's shield has been stolen mid-flight. Like, nobody could do that. Nobody could do that. But it's hysterical. It's just too hysterical. So I'm enjoying it. But there's a lot of good stuff in here that comes along with the humor that grounds the comic book also. Let's get into who actually made the comic book. Really has some fun with this. This is the Heist Part 3. Nick Spencer is the writer. Humberto Ramos and Michelle Bandolini are the pencilers. Victor Olazabra and Michelle Bandini are the inkers. Edgar Delgado and Eric Arcianega are the colorists. VC's Joe Caramonga is the letterer. Ramos and Delgado are on covers. Phil Jimenez and Jason Keith did the Uncanny X-Men variant cover. Okay, and of course Stan Lee and Steve Ditko created the Amazing Spider-Man. So Odessa, I think her name is, the Thieves Guild leader, and Black Cat are having a conversation. They're trying to be cool, and Odessa's like, yeah, man, I don't like violence, but, we're going to beat the crap out of you if you don't do what we tell you to. And it's like, dude, you do realize that's the exact antithesis of what you're talking about, right? And all throughout, Black Cat is making the most sense in this entire comic book until the very end. Then Spider-Man, Peter Parker, does start to make a little wee bit of sense, and I like it. I do dig this. Here's a guy who likes to dig his own grave. He's revealing his identity to everybody. It's like Batman on that one, was it the superhero cafe, I think it is. Hey, wanna know my secret identity? The whole Batman thing. Like, come on now. So, Black Cat is just like, listen, just give us back the stuff. Okay, give us back half the stuff. It's like, no, we're putting it in the vault. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? And apparently when it goes in the vault, it doesn't come out. It's like, well, then how do they get to spend, the loot of everything they got? It's like, that's not the point. Okay, now I'm ultra curious. Because this comic book comes to an end. I'm pretty sure this is the conclusion of this particular story arc. But we ain't got the end of this. First off, this is Nick Spencer. If you don't look out for all the little hidden gems and the tidbits and the future stories that he's given you, forget about it. It's not like with, what's his name, Bendis. He was easy. Watch out for the police stations, all right? And anything that's said in a police station, this is something that's going to happen in the future. Donny Cates is even more obvious. Just read the comic book, and once in a while, maybe Loki will just start, ticking off all the things that are going to happen in the future. With Nick Spencer, he's a lot more subtle. Nick Spencer is like the ninja writer, and he's just like, yes, let's see. Where should I stick in all my special little goodies? Like if Nick Spencer were evil, he'd be that cat on Halloween who actually would put razor blades in the apples. like that's how sneaky Nick Spencer is, So he's got in here, he doesn't explain where this stuff goes, and there's the slightest hint of that's not what they're about. So what are they about? Well, we don't get that question. We have to ask that question ourselves and stay hungry. Not for apples with razor blades in them, hopefully for something a little bit better. But I can't wait to, obviously these guys are going to, there's no doubt, zero doubt in my mind, man. Nick is going to bring these guys, we're on first name basis, me and Nick, we hang out all the time. Anyway, Nick Spencer, all right. I have zero doubt this cat is going to bring back the Thieves Guild, and we're going to find out more about them. How much more? Depends on, how generous he's feeling. But we're going to find out a whole lot more about these cats as we go on. Oh, man, I can't wait to see what dark god are they sending these gifts to, By the way, the way that the heroes are able to discover where their stolen equipment is, oh, God, it is so satisfying, especially if you're a Miss Marvel fan. Nope, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm not going to say anything else. So Spider-Man does reveal his identity to somebody again. Apparently, I don't remember this happening. I don't claim to read every single comic out there, but apparently he did something. It doesn't say what it was he did something that made it so that, oh, now people don't know what my secret identity was because I revealed it to too many billions of people. So he made it hidden again somehow. I don't know. Were the Purple Children involved in this incident also? I'm not sure. Comments below, please give me a heads up. Not just what happened, but if you can remember roundabout when it happened. I don't need exact issue, but awesome if you can. There's some of you I fully expect that you could just be like, oh, psh, like photographic memory with comic books, but I don't expect all that. But yeah, man, like I am curious what's up. And I think that the biggest part, the most humbling, the most grounded part of this is that we get to see Mary Jane. Like, it's funny that Mary Jane is the most grounded part of this, which is, I think it's just because we lost that. That hasn't been the case for a long time. Pete's conversations with Mary Jane were always the things, or always the kicker that got us to be like, man, it's one of the reasons why I loves me some Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? His interactions with Aunt May, which we haven't had any for a while, but, you know, give it time. Give it time. This is only issue number 10. But we're getting these grounding moments with Mary Jane, even without Peter. And it's awesome. Jarvis was in this, and Jarvis is just such a wonderful guy. You know what I'm saying? Jarvis is, everybody wants to say, oh, he's the Avengers version of Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, in the feather duster department, but after that, he really does bring a team together, as opposed to just a family together. He brings a team together, and so much more than that. All I'm saying is that Marvel does more with Jarvis than DC does with Alfred. You know what I'm saying? So that's no disrespect. It's good that the characters do have some kind of a separation. It's good that Black Cat and Catwoman have a separation. You know, you can tell the difference between those two personalities, even though obviously one is a copy after the other, and both of them in Marvel's case, they were the facsimile. But I do have to just give out this quick shout out to Humberto Ramos. Dude, man, it's been a long time since I looked at comic books with lust in my heart. Like, I remember being a young kid laying the comics talking about, ain't no regular woman could ever come, you know, just, ooh, forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm looking at Black Cat, and I'm just like, how you doing, baby? Like, dude, calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Feeling like a teenage kid again. Anyway, it's awesome art, dude. Humberto Ramos, not only one of the nicest freaking people in the world, but also one of the best comic book artists in the world. And if you can make it in comic books, baby, you can make it anywhere. It's like, comic books are like New York. It's the reason why they all take place in New York. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.